Good morning and welcome to the Thick Thighs Readathon reading vlog. So it's currently Monday morning. I am having technical difficulties at work, so I thought I would set up my reading vlog. This morning was a whirlwind trying to get the kids to school and everything, but stuff is happening. We're here. I'm planning on physically reading or starting off with Here the Whole Time by Vita Martins. I will be listening to Between Despair and Hope by Jess Wisecup. And I think my ebook, I don't know, I've got a ton of ebooks. I might start with Coven, or I might start with Her and Happiness. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. This morning, before I got out of bed, I finished off That One Night, which was the prequel novella to, is it Pucking Around or Pucking Wild? I don't know. The Jacksonville Rays series by Emily Rath. And that was hot as fuck. Because the second book in that series has a fat female main character. And I think it's an age gap as well, where she's older. I think there's pegging too. And I wanted to read it, but Neva from Reading with Neva said, I need to read the first one first. So that's what I'm doing. Probably not this week, but I will get to it eventually. I am reading my Thick Thighs Thin Patience t-shirt to start us off for the week. I have sprints happening this afternoon. And yeah, hopefully this week is just going to be a grand old time. I'm very excited. I hope to get a lot read. We've got TBRs already showing up on the Instagram. People are popping up in the Discord. I hope we have a brilliant time this week. And I hope this readathon is successful. I hope this reading vlog is successful, because I tried one over the weekend and it was not. I did try the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte for the first time, which I might put a clip here. Here we go. I'm not sure. It's different. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I put it on Instagram already, but I want YouTube to see it too. Anyway, let's read about some thick thighs and see what happens. Hello. It is currently 1 p.m. on Monday. Still having tech diff, but that's okay. I have gotten up to I finished chapter 10 of Between Despair and Hope. So I'm about 82 pages in. I am listening to the audiobook right now. So because it is so chunky, it's like almost 25 hours, and I am listening to it on 2 times speed. So it's going to be about like 12 hours. But because it's so chunky and it is fantasy, and it's been a while since I read the first book, I have set up a sort of reading schedule for myself. And I was buddy reading this with Of Butterflies and Books, and I just let them know, hey, this is how I'm going to be reading this book. So I don't know if they're going to do the same. Thankfully, at the end of the first book, someone had died, and I was really worried, but thankfully they don't stay dead. But Rainier is still captured, and it's just a lot of going back and forth between so many different POVs, and you just get thrown straight in, and I'm like trying to keep up. So that's why I've kind of set that schedule for myself. I was just watching All I Do Is Read on YouTube. She's doing the September series this month. And her most recent video, she bit the bullet and sent an email to a publisher to request a book. And I've not actually done that before. I'm on Harley Quinn's list where they send me out an email with like, hey, these books are up for grabs. And I just go, yeah, I want that one. But Carly Lee Baker has a new book coming out at the end of next month called The Scarlet Alchemist. And they are not publishing through Harley Quinn this year. They're going through Hachette. So I've just set up an email and I've just sent it out. Fingers crossed they say yes. It's very nerve-wracking, but I'm like, Ali can do it. I can do it. So thank you, Ali, for giving me the courage. That's pretty much all that's happened so far. I do need to film a video, so I'm going to do that. And then I need to pick up Elijah from school. And then I've got the kickoff sprints this afternoon, which is very exciting. But yeah, I haven't really done much today other than listen to those pages, try to log on to work, and watch Ali. Okay, it's now school pickup time. I listened to about 10% of Zini while I was doing my makeup for my 30 before 30 video, which you would have seen me do my makeup. I'm enjoying it. I just got to the part where you find out that she has to marry the Scotsman to actually get the inheritance. So I'm excited to see where this goes. And then I edited about probably 7 minutes of my video. I'm hoping to edit more this afternoon, but we've got sprints this afternoon. So yeah, that's pretty much my update. I don't know. Oh, I also brought my Kindle, so I'm probably going to start reading Fat Witch Summer. I think what I'm going to read, Fat Witch Summer, while I wait for Lige. So yeah. Good morning, it's day 2 of the Thick Thighs Readathon. I forgot to update you last night, but we had sprints, really fun sprints. Meredith came on and we pretty much just laughed the whole time, which is always fun. I think I got up to about 30% of Fat Witch Summer and I'm really enjoying it. I am hating though, like obviously like you're supposed to hate her mum because I don't know if I've talked about this book yet. Hang on, let me grab a stand. All right, so basically you've got the main character Thrash, who is like 16, 17 years old. She's grew up in this like witchy country. It's called like the 13 States. They give a little bit of backstory, but you've got all these witches. Once you get your knack, then you become like a witch and you can choose, or you can get one of 3 different gifts. You've got the gift of glamour, the gift of growth, and the gift of sight. Now, Thrash's mum is the protectrix of this certain town or state or whatever, and her mum's got the gift of glamour. And her mum's like very vain and very like worried about her image because she's like a politician as well as just who she is. Thrash is fat. Her other mum has died because of some accident, so she's dealing with that and also dealing with her mum who keeps trying to change Thrash. And so when Thrash got her knack and her mum found out, her mum is definitely going to give her daughter the gift of glamour, which Thrash doesn't want. Like, Thrash loves her body. She doesn't want to change it. She doesn't want to cover up like her mum does all the time. So she wants the gift of sight, which was what her other mum had, but I think something happened with the gifter site. Her mum is telling her it's dangerous. And so at the like gift ceremony, she finds these other 3 girls from school show up and tells her like, we're going to go to the place that keep all the gifts and we're going to go steal the gifts of our own. They've all got different reasons for that. One of them is her parents said that they're too poor to buy, like to get a gift. Another one, the parents has given her the option to choose her own gift, which is not something that usually happens. But she doesn't actually know what gift she wants, so she's got lots of anxiety about that. And then another girl, she's not going to be given gift at all because her parents are too protective of her. So all 4 of these girls are now like going on a road trip across state to steal these gifts. And it's a fun time right now. Thrasher's mum is now coming after them. She's got this talking horse who's her like steed or whatever. Like, I can't wait for the mum to like finally appreciate and accept her daughter for who she is. I'm excited because one of the girls has gone to her sister's house, who is married to a typical or like a non-magic user, and they both hate magic, and they're like trying to overthrow this archaic system. And I think we're going to dive into that, which I'm very excited about. Like, yeah, there's all these things happening, and I'm hoping to finish this book today. I need to listen to my chapters of Between Despair and Hope today. I also want to listen to a bit more of Zenny today as well. Those are the main 3. I've got a video to edit, and yeah, I've got sprints this afternoon with Erin and possibly Meredith and Ren. I'm not sure. But then I've got dinner tonight with Mum. Still having issues with work, so I don't know what's going to happen there. But while I'm waiting for something to get resolved, I'm just going to do my own work. How beautiful is this thumbnail that Erin made? But she's not going to use it because she's silly. I'm going to put it on my sprints though.
Trying to feel anything, but then I see over there smiling, and it all comes back, it's rushing in. I've been trying to find my nerve endings. Won't you come on over later and waste my time? Is this what it looks like, honey? I'm getting used to never getting over this. Won't you be my Valentine? Not just for February, but maybe my whole life. 'Cause won't you be my Valentine?
Good morning, afternoon. I think it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime on Thursday. I've been really slack with vlogging, and I'm so sorry about that. But I finished 2 books since the last time I spoke to you. So I started on Ren Sprints last night and finished Husky by Jessica Cain. It's a very short 50-page smutty novella. Definitely follows the Jessica Cain formula. Ticks off the fat male main character prompt on the bingo board. Are you okay? Yeah, okay. But I'm not going to use it for that. I think I might use it for like read a book. And I just finished Zenny after coming home from the gardens. I would have seen in B-roll. I took the kids to the park, and because it's spring, they do all the flowers up. So they had some pretty flowers. Yeah, listen to Zenny. I'm going to give it 4 stars just because I felt like, well, main thing, the narrator sucked, unfortunately. There was a lot of like other backstories of couples, and I'm like, they could have got their own story. I know this is the second book in her Loose Ends series, and I think the first one, Rafe, is about Zanny's friend Sloane, and then yeah, the second one is about Zanny and Mason. But I think, like, I feel like we could have gotten one about Mason's cousin, because like that just looks like a crazy, I'm gonna have to look it up and see if there is a story out there by Rebecca Weatherspoon about Silas and whatever her name is. You got drums. Wow. I've got the oven warming up to make some pizza for lunch. And I might try and read more of Fat Witch Summer. That one I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying the sort of mystery behind, like the big story behind the magic and the gifts. I don't know. It's a lot more than what I thought. I thought it was going to be like a nice, fun YA, like summer road trip book, but it is a lot more than that. There are a lot of stakes at risk. Is that what it's called? A lot of things at stake? I don't know. High stakes. I need to start my graphic novel, which is going to be The Girl from the Sea. Oh, and I'm still listening to Between Despair and Hope. I don't know if I've said it yet in the vlog, but this one has a lot of POVs, where the first book was just Emmeline's. Like, it's jumping around, and I just want to hear about Emmeline and Rainier. Like, I understand why there's other POVs, but she could have done that in the first book. I don't know, I'm not liking it as much as the first one, which sucks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blue. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, I'm going to go put that pizza in the oven and hopefully remember to vlog again today. Well, I finished The Girl Beneath the Sea. No, The Girl from the Sea. 5 stars. It's so cute and it made me cry. And that Pat style of books is precariously just standing there. Anyway, I need to go pick my son up from school now. But I am going to start Here the Whole Time next. It's translated, it's queer. And literally the first sentence is, I am fat. See? See? I am fat. Good evening. It's Friday night. I realize I should probably update you. I am 100 pages into Here the Whole Time by Vita Martin. I'm really enjoying it. It's YA, it's queer, and it's fat. And I think it's the perfect book for Thick Thighs Readathon. So you've got Philippe, who he's fat. And he hates school because he gets teased all the time. But it's winter break, so he's got 22 days of no school. And his neighbour that he has a crush on has to stay with him and his mum for the next 15 days. And yeah, you find out that the crush is also gay. And Philippe has already like kind of touched on how he's had to come out saying like he's fat. Like everyone knows he's fat, but like him saying it. And he goes to therapy, which is like making me kind of anxious for my therapy appointment tomorrow. But anyway, I'm on sprints with Ren right now. Probably see, maybe not really. Yeah, just having a grand old time. We'll probably finish a bit more of this and then go to bed. I think this is working out to be a pretty good readathon so far. I need to clean this up today. Like, I just had to put my coffee up there because I have no room here. So that's great. I'm coming in to say good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is the weekend. And I am now on 2 weeks holiday. Well, 2 weeks leave from work because it's school holidays now. And I've got no one to watch my kids. Or my one kid who's at school. No one to watch Elijah. While I'm working. So I took 2 weeks off. So the first week, while the babies are at daycare, Elijah and I are hopefully going to do some fun stuff. Just me and him, which is exciting. Anyway, that's not what this vlog is about. This vlog is about thick thighs. And I'm going to be trying to complete Here the Whole Time by Vita Martins. I believe it's translated and it's fat and it's queer and I'm loving it so much. I got up to page 171 last night, so I'm going to try and read some more. I do have a therapy appointment today. I do have Meredith's all-day sprints today, and I'm going to need to pick Elijah up from Mum's house because he slept over there last night. So let's see how chaotic this is going to be today, because we have the carnival flowers happening right now, and like the parade is today, and my therapist is right in the middle of town. And then I want to go to the shopping centre to pick up some bath bomb stuff. So it's going to be a mission and a half, but I believe in myself. So I'm going to read to try and get my day started, and we'll go from there. I love this book. It's just, there was no third act breakup. Like, we had that one scene where he stood up to his bullies. I don't know. I just really liked it. Like, it wasn't high stakes at all. So I think it's definitely my favourite of the week. I can take it back to the library now because it's been overdue for a couple of weeks now. But there's more books that I need to pick up. So I'm going to go do that today. A couple graphic novels, I think. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon. I forgot to vlog. I went to the library this morning. I got some books. First of all, this is one I saw as I was leaving, and I'm like, that looks terrifying. It's called Mine by Delilah S. Dawson. Looks like a middle grade horror, so I'm keen for spooky season. These are two of the reserves I picked up. This one is called Coming Back by Jessie Zabarski. Look at that beautiful fat person on the cover there. It also looks Native American, but it's like a fantasy graphic novel. And then we've got Across a Field of Starlight by Blue Delaquente. Liv is reading this right now, so I'm excited to pick it up. I just couldn't believe my library had it. And then I also picked up Melissa by Alex Gino because it was part of my September TBR. So I'll be reading that the last week, I believe, of September. I was gonna go to the Body Shop to pick up some bubble bars, but I don't want to go to Grand Central anymore. So I'm gonna go to the other side of town, go check out TK Maxx, go to Kmart. Oh, maybe TK Maxx might have some bath bombs and stuff, because I want to do a bath and like self-care tonight. So I'm just gonna go over there, and then I'll go pick Elijah up. So yeah, had a great therapy sesh. Now I'm gonna go do some self-care therapy now. There it is. So I've gone to KFC for lunch because I was hungry, and it must be celebrating something because they've got like this spin the wheel, and they had like someone dressed up as the Colonel. So I got a photo with him, so I'll put that here for you. I don't know, I'm like, this will be fun. Like, my kids aren't here, so I'm gonna have to like show them a picture like, I met the guy who created KFC, guys. But my app had this like special orders, like you had a Zinger Crunch Twister meal with nuggets instead of chips, and I'm like, that's just perfect. Like, I always think like you should be able to swap out your chips for nuggets. I don't think nuggets is a full meal, nuggets is a side meal. Anyway, I'm gonna eat that. I'd show you my TK Maxx haul, but it's in the boot. But I got some cute stuff I'll show you soon. But I'm gonna eat my food now and pick up Elijah. Hello. Here's my TK Maxx haul. First, I'll show the bag. No spooky. It says TK Maxx on the side. Alright, first of all, I got this cutest little gnome that has bath fizzers. So like, it's like a bath fizzer holder. How cool is that? So I thought that was just the cutest. Oh no, something's ripped off it already. Anyway, I thought that was cute as. So maybe once I use all the bath fizzers up, I'll put like maybe, I don't know, I'll do something with it and put it on my shelves. And then I got this face mask, Cruella de Vil. It's a Disney Villains one. I'll use that tonight with my bath. And then I saw this peach tea. So I'll have that with my bath too. And then my favourite, they wrapped it up so nice. Look at this cool mug. Little snake mug. So I'll put my tea in it. It'd probably be good for coffee too, to be quite honest. But yes, yeah, these are probably my two favourite things. So cute. Oh my goodness. But I'm home now, so if Meredith is still sprinting, I'll probably sprint. I don't know what I'll read. Maybe Fat Witch. No, Fat Witch Summer.
When all is done and you feel free, when all is gone.
Hi. Sorry. It's been like a month. I started editing this video and realized I never filmed an outro. I never wrapped up this week. Before I get to that, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who participated in this readathon. Even if you just read thick books, if you commented on the Instagram, or if you participated in any of the streams, and you shared TBRs in the Discord, like, just thank you so much. I had so much fun, and I hope you all did too, and I hope the co-host did. And I was, thank you to my wonderful, wonderful co-hosts, because they definitely shouldered this week, because I sure didn't. Big thank you to Meredith. Big thank you to Meredith, Erin, and Ren. I love you three so much. And yeah, I just had a really fun time with everyone. Thick Thighs will be back in the new year, so keep an eye out. But yes, let us talk about the books that I completed this week. I had to go onto Goodreads and find out what I did read, because it was so long ago. But I completed Zanny, which was the group book, and I gave it 3 to 4 stars just because I wasn't a fan of the narrator. I think the narrator just sucked. which is very sad because I think it would have been a very good book otherwise. I then read Husky by Jessica Cain, which is like a short, smutty novella. I just realized that doesn't say that I read Here the Whole Time, which I also read by Vida Martin. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna have to fix that. So yeah, read The Girl from the Sea, which was a graphic novel, which was about this like Selkie who falls in love with someone on land. Well, it's someone from on land who falls in love with like this Selkie, and they try to save all the other Selkies / seals, and I thought that was really fun. And then yeah, I read Here the Whole Time by Vida Martin, my favorite book of the week. It was just this fun little coming of age queer novel about this fat male teenager and his crush on his neighbor who is coming to stay with him for like 10 days, and it goes from there, and I just loved it so much. I then finished Between Despair and Hope by Jess Weisskopf. I think I'm giving that 4 stars just because it took me so long to read it, and I don't know why. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood for fantasy. I don't know. Like, I still really enjoy her writing and the series. Like, I love these characters so much. And I did touch on it. There was a big shift of like POVs and adding all these new characters. I am still very, very excited for Between Fear and Flame. I think it's the 3rd book, which is coming out next year sometime. And then last but not least, I read Coming Back, which is a graphic novel, and I think I'm giving it 3 stars. It just was kind of confusing. The artwork was beautiful, but I just had no idea what was going on. I think like, I understand graphic novels, they're not supposed to have a lot of words, but I also feel like you need some words to actually understand what's going on. So what did I read? Zenny, Husky, Here the Whole Time, Coming Back, The Girl from the Sea, and Between Despair and Hope. 6 books. Nice. I believe I did a bingo. Like, Husky was read a book. Zenny was read a BIPOC author. Here the Whole Time was queer. No, Here the Whole Time was fat male main character. Girl from the Sea was queer. And Coming Back was also queer. So, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what was your favorite book that you read during the Thick Thighs readathon. If you found any new favorites, I definitely found a favorite. Here the Whole Time, just chef's kiss. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.